Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Hello, hello. Thanks for calling Chosen by Shantae LeChey. How may I help you? Hello? Yes? May I speak to Shantae LeChey? Yes, this is she. Hi, yes, Shantae LeChey. So, I heard you were a psychologist. Is that true? Absolutely. I am definitely a psychologist. So, my question is, okay, well, it's really not a question, but so I was dating this guy for a minute, right? Right? And come to find out, he was like sleeping with my friend behind my back. Okay, and I didn't know of this, and I only found out when I caught them sleeping together, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this, and I still tried to stay, and everything, and I tried, but and I can understand if, um, we weren't seeing each other, because, like, if we weren't seeing each other, that would be, like, a different story. But, like, we were seeing each other, like, and, if we were, like, broken up or something, that's cool. But I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about this. What is the problem, hon? Well, the problem is, I'd let him have the girl, I let him just, like, they can have each other, but he still wants to have sex with me, and I don't want to have sex with him. And, I am trying to move on with my life, and, I still care about him and everything, but I have to let it go, because if not, they're not going to be able to live happily ever after. And I'm okay with leaving our memories where they were, I am, like, absolutely okay with that. Like, I am, I still have everything that I came into the relationship with, and it won't, like, it hurts, but, like, that can go away, like, I cannot change the fact that he's interested in somebody else other than me. I'm not gonna go, like, compete or make him want me. Like, no way. That is, like, ridiculous. Well, I agree, hon. I absolutely agree. There's always somebody better, waiting for you somewhere. And even if you're not, looking forward to having anybody else in your life, just know that your partner, like, is you. Like, overall, your partner is you. Like, you are your ultimate partner, So, at the end of the day, I think you're doing absolutely amazing. You should let them have one another, and let that be the reason. Like, it is what it is. Well, yeah, I kind of, like, introduced them to each other and everything, and they were, like, sleeping around behind my back. Oh, wow. Yeah, that could be pretty, hectic. That's pretty steep. Well, I think they kind of, like, were already sleeping around when he was with his, baby mother. But, you know, they reunited through, like, me, they were kind of, like, already, like, actually doing the booty, like, literally doing the booty. But now they're, like, getting married, um, and I think he's, gonna keep his wife, still, but make her kind of like the side chick, but, like, marry her, but still want to have sex with me. And that's not happening. It's not happening. Like, I'm just not going for it, So, and there's no animosity. Like, me and her, like, we're not friends anymore, and I don't want to be friends anymore. And him, it is what it is. I don't think, I just don't want to continue the relationship. I don't know what's happening. Like, I want them to be happy. We cannot be happy knowing that all of this happened, you know? So the best thing to do is, you know, like, and I'm not worried about what they have going on, but I would like them to leave me alone, you know? Because I'm going to leave them alone. So what I would like them to do is just live their life and be happy together. And, you know, like, don't worry about, like, if I continue, you know, doing whatever I'm doing, because I'm amazingly awesome. Like, there's no animosity or anything. Like, I want them to be happy together. And I also want her to, like, not call my phone anymore, or, like, not, like, you know, I don't want the friendship. And then him, I don't want to give him my vagina, you know, like, I don't want to have sex with him, you know. He wants me to teach her my moves in the bedroom, you know. So he wants her to watch us have sex so that she knows how to do it, you know? But no, I don't want to be his toy, his animal. I don't want to be that, you know? I'd rather us just, like, you know, call it quits. They can go watch a porno or something, you know? Like, literally. Like, I'm studying, and you know, I go to church, and, you know, I just have so many things that I'm worried about. Like, I cannot think about, like, oh, you know, are they, you know, like, no, I didn't want to be a part of it. Well, you know, I think you're doing absolutely beautiful, and I could definitely understand how you're feeling. And, you know, sometimes those relationships that we want to work, sometimes they just don't work. You know, even when it comes to your talent, sometimes, you know, like, you might have that one talent that you do really, really, really well, but it might not be made for you to go, like, extreme with it, you know, to the extreme with it, like mainstream with it. It might be just something that you're more comfortable with doing at home, or, you know, at church, or with your friends or something. It might not be something that you would do so well in if you were, you know, pro with it, you know, for the simple fact that you would feel like you wouldn't be who you are at home with it, if that makes sense. You wouldn't have so much fun with it, being that it's all in the open. When you're at home with it, it's kind of like, you know, if you're not, like, how can I put it? Okay, so it's kind of like this. It's kind of like you and your hubby, right? So say, for instance, you're married, and you and your hubby, like, y'all get down in the bedroom at home, right? But all of a sudden, y'all go to this, like, you know, adult film play, and everybody's getting down in the middle of the, you know, play, just going at it, you know? And for some reason, you guys can't get at it. You're like, what on earth is happening here? Like, you just can't get off that way. Well, because the intimacy is not there. You know, you guys are wanting to be more intimate, like, at home together. Like, you know, maybe you aren't getting turned on by all of the, you know, things around you. So, you know, it's better whenever you guys are together in your space, in your own space, in your intimacy. And I can relate to that as well, because I have certain talents that I'm finding out now that, you know, I'm just better with, not on the front screen. Like, I'm good with them, but I feel like they're more so of things that I should just, you know, not use as a pro career. They're more so of things that I should use for a, you know, just a side thing, you know, even though they're billion-dollar talents. You know, you know, in certain things that I do, you know, I feel like certain talents for me are spiritual also. So in order for, you know, you to be successful in it, and, you know, just be at your full capacity in it, the spirit realm has to want you as well. You know what I mean? But y'all have to both want it. It can't be, you know, like, one person fighting for it more than the other. No, you guys have to both want it. And, you know, like, not want it when I leave and I give up. No, we have to want it, like, together. Because when I leave and I give up, you're just getting it You're just coming back to see if you can still have me back after you treated me any kind of way. So, I can feel that way too, with many things. It's like I said, especially with a few of my talents or hobbies. Like, I understand exactly where you're coming from. And I'm so sorry that you're having to go through this. It's okay. We go through things in life sometimes. Sometimes it just takes you to, sometimes we all grow one another, right? It's the universe. We keep it spinning. We keep it turning. So sometimes, uh, you never know. That man might have needed you in his life to grow him. And you needed that man in your life to grow you, because it helped you not to put yourself in that predicament anymore. It helped you not to give your all so much so early. It was a lesson for you, you know? It was a lesson for you not to give your all so much so soon, Sometimes things like that happen. It happens for all of us sometimes. I think that's a lesson that we all should kind of learn, because sometimes it can definitely hurt your feelings giving your all so much so soon, and you're not for sure if that person wants the same thing out of you, or that job wants the same thing out of you. They might be just using you for, whatever they wanted to get from you, So, the best thing to do is just to build your own table, and don't move so fast next time, and just be amazingly awesome. And I'm so proud of you saying that you want the best for your friend or for your ex-friend. That's absolutely beautiful. You just don't want anything to do with any of them. And I can respect that, like you want the best for them, but you don't want anything to do with either one of them. That's beautiful. For the simple fact that, you're not holding any grudges. You don't have any animosity or anything. You're just like, fine, but like, don't try to come back to me. Like, no. Like, don't be knocking at my window, begging for my nookie, asking me for this, that, and the other. Like, we have no kids together. You understand? We have no kids together. Like, so the most you can do is get a restraining order filed on you, period. So, because you're filthy. Like, no, I get it, but at the same time, I want the best for you. No, I feel you, and it hurts me so, much that you have to go through that. But, hey, to each its own. We can't help who we fall in love with. We just can't. We can't help who we fall in love with. It happens that way. But the most I can say is just stay amazing, awesome, and beautiful, and continue to love yourself. You don't owe him your sex. That's why we got with the other girl, because he felt like he had something better. So why is he still wanting to? Well, he says, it's to help teach her, so she knows how to, take care of him in the bedroom when they're at home, when they're doing all that. But, hey, why have the copy when you can have the original? So, but it is what it is, life is beautiful. Life is absolutely beautiful. We just have to continue to stay awesome and amazing, and But I feel like if you want to get that restraining order on him, definitely do that, because, like, he should be focusing on who he cheated on you with. He definitely shouldn't be worried about you. You're moving on with your life. You have the right to get a new man. You have the right to get you an education. You have the right to, like, do whatever. Like, he shouldn't be worried about you. Like, he, it seems as if, he just wanted to, he just wanted to have fun with two women at the same time. And unfortunately,